Okay, so no day, no stream can go. I would really look forward for the day when I don't get any bad news from Pakistan as far as its minorities are concerned. I have to bring up our handsome Prime Minister Imran Khan and his Human Rights Minister Dr. Shireen Mizari. Both of these people love to talk about Islamophobia in the West, but are criminally silent regarding what happens in Pakistan. So hold on to your hearts, because what I'm about to tell you is going to make you feel helpless, worthless, not worthless, but yeah, helpless, maybe worthless, sad. Well, that's how I feel every time I see these stories. And sometimes, like it can make a grown man reduce him to tears. That's how sad these stories are. But our Prime Minister, our Oxford graduate Prime Minister, who claims to know and understand the West really well, and he's a pacifist, self-proclaimed, and a humanist, self-proclaimed, can't see this pain, can't see the suffering. Same with Dr. Shireen Mizari, educated in America, in an American university. They don't see this pain. Have a look at this girl. This little girl, 15-year-old girl, Gaman Bheel, was abducted by a 60-year-old man. 60-year-old man. Guess what? Guess what religion it might be? Christian? Hindu? No. Fellow peaceful. And then she was converted. Today she appeared at session court in Mirpur Khas, and her custody was handed over to her parents, thanks to judiciary. So this is a win. This is the biggest win that they can have. He didn't go to prison. He didn't get arrested. She's been returned to her parents. That's the most justice they're going to get. Well, anyway, we should still celebrate it to some extent. Her lawyer who helped her win the case. But have a look at her testimony. I am a Hindu. I can't even think to be a Muslim. I was abducted, raped, forcefully converted to Islam, and married off to a 60-year-old man. Please let me go back to my family. A 15-year-old Hindu girl, Looni Bheel, cried in the session court, Mirpur Khas, Sindh. However, she's free now. But as I said, this is the most justice she's going to get. Nothing's going to happen to that 60-year-old Muslim man who raped her and converted her. He's got his one night of pleasure, or however many nights he had. He's had it. And I'm not exaggerating it. Have a look at this one. This is just 6 photos that I shared. I've personally covered over 50, maybe more, 60, 70 such cases. The girls on the right that you see are Hindu or Christian girls. They were all abducted at some point, converted to Islam, all under 18, except for the bottom two. But they were young women that converted to Islam. Some of them were murdered. Some of them were just raped and given back to their family. But none of the perpetrators, violators of these girls, ever brought to justice. But the girl on the left you see, now that represents the infamous motorway incident where this French Pakistani woman came to Pakistan and she was brutally gang raped by some men on a freeway after her car broke down. That drew worldwide condemnation and shock, and rightfully so. But her rapists were sentenced to death within 6 months. Again, I'm not saying that shouldn't have happened. That well done. And I don't even care about the death sentence when it comes to those people. But what about the girls on the right? What about them? If these guys, and this is why these things are gaining momentum, because these incidents are gaining momentum, because they know nothing's going to happen. The worst that's going to happen is they're going to be sent back to their families. That's it. That's the worst that's going to happen. Not one conviction in at least 60 cases that I've covered. Not one. And I send it to Dr. Shireen Mizari's office. Nothing, not a word, not a peep. To help me produce more videos like these, support me on Patreon or PayPal.